In a significant development, Mr. Abbas Araghchi, he has arrived in Russia. Not for a routine visit though, but a high-stakes discussion at a very critical moment. Waiting on the other side is Mr. Vladimir Putin, leader who believes to play a major role in global power politics. Ladies and gentlemen, the location of these talks is St. Petersburg, basically a city known for not just for history, but for hosting the key strategic conversation. At this time, the agenda is far more ordinary. It includes bilateral ties, regional conflict, and most importantly, the future of Iran's strained relationship with the United States. Because right now, talks between Iran and the US, there are no progress of that. They are stuck. And according to Iran's position, the reason is clear. What is called excessive demands, and that too from the US. Now this phrase alone, it signals how far both sides are right now. So another key question, what does Iran do when negotiations in one direction slow down? It looks at another direction, towards Russia, towards a partner that can offer both political backing and strategic leverage here. You know what? This particular visit, it is not just about maintaining relationships here. It's about strengthening alignment. Iran is seeking support on multiple fronts, including diplomatic positioning, economic cooperation, and potentially security coordination in a region that is already tense. And there is a wider geopolitical context here. Russia itself is navigating a very complex global environment with its own tensions involving Western countries. And this creates a space where Moscow and Tehran can find common ground here, specifically when it comes to pushing back against the Western pressure. Be it anything, energy, trade, defense, they are also part of the conversation. Both the countries are major players in global energy market, and closer coordination, it could influence the oil flow, pricing strategies, and regional supply chain. Well, in times of sanctions and restriction, such partnership, it becomes even more important. At the very same time, this meeting sends a clear signal to the rest of the world. Signal that Iran is not isolated, that it has alternative, and that it is willing to deepen the ties with global powers outside the Western bloc if negotiations continue to stall. But the bigger question is, what happens next? Will Russia actively support Iran in its standoff with the US? Will this shift bring new pressure on negotiations, or could it widen the divide between the global powers even further? Because in geopolitics, every meeting, it carries meaning. Every visit is a message, and every alignment can reshape the balance of the power.